Hey guys, move around a little bit. It's Adam from APN. Another one of my lovely drives. Coffee hasn't kicked in, got a frog in my throat. But anyways, I listened to some other YouTube guys here. A lot of times it'll spark something inside each one of us. We'll kind of rotate information around a little bit. I was listening to Millennial Man on the drive, and it got me thinking about perspective and prepping. And what I mean by that is, we have it good here in the United States, and a lot of people realize that, and a lot of people don't. And when you have the perspective of being fortunate enough or unfortunate, depends on how you look at it, to have traveled to other parts of the world and see how they live, it brings to light how fragile we are here and how much we take for granted. So when we're talking to people that are new to prepping, one of the things I noticed, and most people do, is right off the bat they gravitate towards guns and ammo, things like that. Which, yeah, you need to be able to protect what's yours, your life, your family, friends, neighbors, your resources. But they kind of lose sight of, they lose perspective of what's going to get them first. And what I mean by that is your threats to your life are water resources, food resources, medical resources, and then others where you would need guns and ammo, I think, in certain situations. Nobody's going to experience a shit hits the fan situation the same. Somebody in downtown Detroit is going to have something totally different than somebody out here in the Ozarks. So I want you guys to think about this. Step back, look at where you've put all your focus in your prepping lately. And a lot of you younger preppers have a lot of questions. Ask us about them. That's what we're here for, to answer. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from our mistakes. Well, let's get back. I'm rambling. Let's get back. Water. You guys need to be focusing on water and food first. Water. If you haven't had to carry a 5-gallon bucket of water any distance at all, you need to try that. And that's going to be a reality check on what you can carry. You need to know where your closest water source is. You need to know that I need this amount of water per day minimum to live. I'm not talking about showers. I'm not talking about washing your hands. I'm not talking about feeding the animals or a garden. I'm talking about I need this much water to drink, and I need this much water to prepare my food per person. How am I going to store that water when you do the math? Okay, I'm going to pull a number out of my head. I need 3 gallons a day per person. There's 2 people in my family, that's 6 gallons a day. 10 days, that's 60 gallons. A month, that is 180 gallons of water I need, just for the minimum, just to feed myself and give myself a drink. So 180 gallons minimum a month. Where am I going to put it? Where am I going to get it? Think about that. Okay, I found it. How am I going to process it to make it drinkable and potable? Oh, I'm going to boil it. Okay, do you have the wood resources to boil it? Every time. How many calories are you going to burn to go get those wood resources and burn it to boil your water to keep up your strength? Think about that. So, if I had to kind of sum this up, think about what is going to kill you first and work your way backwards when you prep. 3 days without water, that's going to kill you first. get yourself some guns and ammo. Play with that stuff. But don't make it your primary focus. Get the basics down first. Get your foundation down first. Figure out how you're going to store the amount of water you need to live. Figure out how much food you need to live. We'll do a video on that. We can give you basic numbers, but it's up to you to store it and store what you're going to eat. If you think you're going to store a gajillion pounds of wheat, rice, and that's it, and some beans, that's great. You're going to get tired of eating that. And you'll be like, oh, well, I'll make myself eat. Trust me, you'll have a hard time choking it down. People have starved that way with food still around them. So think about these things. Think about the reality. Bringing it back around to perspective and prepping. Change your perspective. Get over the luxuries we enjoy as Americans and start looking at like what it would be like to live in the 1800s, or what it would be like to live in one of these other countries that do not have anything, and get used to that. Acclimate yourself to that. Stop putting ice in your water and warm water. Get outside. I'm not saying don't enjoy those things, but kind of get a taste for them. Get a sense of the reality. Eat your food right out of a can. Don't heat it up. Acclimate yourself every now and then. Find out what you have to do personally to make things tolerable for you to survive. Alright, I know this was a rambling video, but I just wanted to get some thoughts out there. Been listening a lot to Squid and Bear, Pastor Joe Fox over at Viking Preparedness, and the Millennial Man. And like I said, we kind of spark each other's brains a little bit to talk about things. And that got me thinking this morning about perspective. And just, you need to look at the real deal instead of trying to play this fantasy world of, oh, I'm going to do this, that, or the other. So, start from what's going to kill you first and work your way up. All right, guys, take it easy. Bye.